Hello. Hello, Twitch. We are back, and hopefully without any of the audio issues that we experienced last night. Everything should be going smoother now. I won't turn the audio on the stream because that was what was causing the problem, but everything looks like it's streaming okay. So we started Ghost Trick last night. I have to say I had a lot of fun with it. I'm kind of bummed I won't be able to stream this weekend because it means I won't be able to play this game, and I want to play it and see the story, see what happens to the characters. Very full of life and personality, ironically, even though we are dead. So yeah, we'll just continue where we left off. I'm guessing the puzzles are going to get harder moving forward. So yeah, I don't think I have anything else to add this time around, so we'll just pull up the menu. Oh yeah, our follower count, we made it to 25 sometime last night after I closed the stream, or maybe it was this morning. T-Cull1 gave a follow, and that pushed us to 25. So new follower goal of 30, and yeah, I'm waiting for Twitch to kind of catch up to the fact that I have 25 followers, because that pushes me over the edge for affiliate, and so I will apply or whatever. I don't know if it's automatic, but yeah, that's exciting stuff for me. So that will be happening in the near future, hopefully. So all right. So we did chapter 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we did the first 4 chapters last night. So we're going to do chapter 5, 8:34 p.m. So you can see it started at 7:02. That's when we died. So it's been an hour and a half. 1 hour, 32 minutes to be exact. So in we go. Start from this time frame. Yes. Chapter 5, 8:34 p.m. When Lynne lost her life for the second time, she was being detained on suspicion of my murder. But I saved her, hoping to solve my own mystery. And Lynne should have memory this time of dying and talking to us, which is interesting. Since Missile, the dog, had that memory. It was just that very first time Lynne died, she never woke up. She was still unconscious by the time we had solved it and brought her back, so she was unaware that she had been killed. So the second time she is, so I'm interested to see how that plays out. Living creatures can choose to live their lives in one of 2 ways. They can either submit to their fate, or they can try to change it. Lynne is definitely in the second camp. As soon as I got back to the junkyard superintendent's office, this fact was really brought home to me. Fool! We told you not to let the suspect out of your sight! My apologies, sir. But I never thought she would run away. Lynne is our angel. Friend. She's like family to us. Angel, friend, or family, they all run when they have the chance. Do you have any idea how many years it's been since my wife ran away? Yikes, this guy has some air. You need therapy, buddy. You've got some deep issues you need to talk to someone about. I'm very sorry. I have no idea, sir. You'll never make detective at that rate. Now find Lynne. Yes, sir. If Inspector Cabanella gets the word of this, it's all over. So a red-headed detective escaped, did she? But I just barely saved her a few minutes ago. Whew, she's fast. Artie, hello! I'm going good, thank you. Things are going good for me. How are you doing? Yeah, the stream is already off to a better start than last night because I didn't spend the first 45 minutes troubleshooting audio problems. Everything should be good, so... But thank you for saying hi. I hope you're doing well. But I just barely saved her a few minutes ago. Whew, she's fast. Well, guess I'll look around for leads. Alright. Ooh, okay, so this is new. The kettle was not here. If we close it, I'm guessing that will cause it to heat up and whistle or something? I bet you I can't read this notebook. Lynne's notebook, sad and forgotten, sits behind the bookshelves. Who could she have been calling on the phone before she hid it there? I wish I could find out. Yeah, we can't open it. Someone else would have to open it for us. Excuse me. Time for my patented yawn as the stream starts. I can't do anything down here. No tricks on the motor, so we have to use step ladder. What are you doing, step ladder? Oh, there we go. We can talk to this guy. That old pigeon man. Do you suppose he's carrying out some sort of research here? Look at all these precision instruments and complicated devices. What are you doing? Sir, I think maybe this is how Lynne escaped, through here. She couldn't possibly fit in that tiny little elevator. Oh, I don't know, sir. Lynne is pretty slim. Fool! Don't you know that women can make themselves appear slim through fashion? There's a lot to unpack with this one, so we're just gonna leave it alone. To this day, I still don't know how much my wife really weighs. I'm very sorry. I had no idea, sir. Oh, you'll never make detective at that rate. Anyway, where's that old pigeon man? This detective is not very bright to dismiss that as a possibility out of hand. That is definitely a small enough hole that someone that's a smaller or petite could wriggle through that. And someone maybe even not as petite, but just determined, could get through a hole like that. Humans can wriggle around quite a bit if pushed to it. Anyway, where is that old pigeon man? Oh, him, sir? He went through the door behind me, sir. Betcha he locked it. Sure did. It won't open. Apparently that door leads to the basement, but it's currently locked, sir. These instruments, they're all very suspicious. You better keep your eye on that old man, too. Yes, sir. This poor patrolman. Alrighty. Did we do this? What's this? I have no idea what this instrument is for. As a matter of fact, this whole desk is filled with things I've never seen. I know I've lost my memory, but still, that old pigeon man seems like a pretty strange guy. It's a shame the memory seems to have made you forget what a microscope is. That's a pretty basic piece of scientific equipment, man. Photos. Let's look at the photos. These photos look pretty old. Pictures of little fragments of rock. That old pigeon guy has some pretty strange taste in wall decor. Alright. I can't do anything else here, so let's move the step ladder back. What's that? Oh! Is he gonna come move this back? No, he just seems a little confused. I could swear I just saw this thing move. Don't tell me. Could it be? It sensed the tension between me and the detective and moved to get away from it. That was an unexpected tangent. I'll never make detective at this rate. What I need is some sort of achievement, a feather in my cap. If only I could find a helpful lead, that might do the trick. A helpful and blindingly obvious lead is staring you in the face right now. Alright, so we need to get him to notice the notebook somehow, eh? Yeah. Okay. If we open this... No? What if we use the lamp? Can we, like, swing... No, I just want, please, into the base. Yeah, I just want to swivel it. Yeah, just like we did this earlier. That's part of how we saved Lynne. Turn on, please. There you go. Huh? This is Lynne's notebook. If I give this back to her, it might spark something between us. Highly unprofessional, my dude. I get she's adorable, but she is your coworker. That is absolutely not appropriate. What to do? This is a very complicated matter. And to make matters worse, she was being detained under suspicion of murder. So you're like, oh, maybe if I hide this evidence, I might be able to go on the date with the cute redhead. Not. This man's gonna have a hard time beating some allegations if any of this comes to light. Alright, I got to read the notebook. No, let me read the notebook before the detective takes it away. No! What have you got there? What, this? Oh, this is, wait a minute. Is that? Yes, sir! It's Lynne's notebook. Oh, good save, buddy. You're lucky. No one knows but me. And I can't tell anyone. Because I'm dead. Notebook, eh? Come to think of it, there was something about that in the report. Something about her looking at her notebook and making a phone call. Yoink! This must be it. This telephone number with the big circle around it. Aren't you curious to know who she was calling? I am. I really am, sir. I'd like to know. Oh, but I don't have any ulterior motive for wanting to know, though. No, sir. No, sir. This number might be an important lead. I'd better check it out. Alright. Make the call. Let's get... Come on. Let us get in there. Boy. Let's trace the call. Hello? To who am I seeking, please? Yes? Hello? This is a criminal investigation. We need your cooperation. Hey, I know that voice. Is that you, Detective McCaw? Oh, is that... Officer Bailey? What's up, sir? You don't usually call this late. Oh, did you get a call from one of our detectives, Lynne, earlier? From Lynne? Yes, I did. She calls every night. Maybe she senses it's about to happen. Did she say anything special? No, not really. Is something wrong? Yes, well... I might be contacting you again if I have any other questions. Alright. So now we can go to KMR 2675. I'm going to go file the report down at the station. I need you to be vigilant here. Excuse me, detective, but what is it? That notebook. Would you mind if I gave... never mind, sir. Just stay on your toes. Alright, put me in, coach. You know we gotta go to the chicken kitchen first. I bet you there's nothing here, but this is my favorite place now. So, whoop. I don't see any customers that have a date with chicken tonight. I hear singing coming from the kitchen. Oh, yep. We already saw this. He's not a bad singer, but I guess I'd better be going. Okay. Let's go where we're supposed to go. What was that call all about? I heard you say Lynne. I don't really know. If I had to take a guess, though, I would probably say something's going on with her. The only place in the world where nothing is going on is inside your brain, Bailey. Oh! What is that supposed to mean? Dot, 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 dot. I mean, I know what the words mean. That's not what I'm asking. That was my way of expressing indignation, putting it in the form of a question. Yo, wait a minute. Is this guy on the right? Did he have a glass of wine there? I mean, he's shuffling cards, so I'm already thinking this guy is slacking, but I just hope Lynne's not doing anything crazy. I'm a fan of hers, you know? He does. He has a glass of wine. That's not very good for a police officer on active duty. Looks like they're just watching the jail, or the local lockup, though. Which I'm sure can be a very boring spot to be a lot of times. According to my log, Lynne has been calling here nearly every night as of late. So let's see. This is the place Lynne took all that risk to call, eh? But what exactly is this place? Trick time! It's the jail, but I apparently can't explore here. Whoop. Movement. Yeah. Okay, now I can go up onto this. Let's see what the memo says, and then we can move to the... Whoop. Oh, gosh. Oh, we can just fly over. Hey, what's this? Oh, that? I wrote down my duties for the night so I wouldn't forget any of them. You can't keep them in your head? It's not like you have a ton of duties, after all. Use a little brain power. Ah! What are you talking about? Weren't you the one who just said nothing was going on inside my brain? ... Huh. I didn't think you'd take it in quite that direction. Let's see what else they have to say. So, let's see this important to-do list of yours. 9 o'clock. Take prisoner C-38 to the telephone room. Yes, he just made a request to use the phone a little while ago. 9 o'clock, huh? That's when Lynne usually calls. Well, we can't let her talk to him tonight. Rules are rules. Aw, poor Lynne. Sure wish I could comfort her. Ah! That is kind of a dick move, man. What do you think you're doing? That's my important duties memo. That's okay. I've got it all memorized for you. Well, it's your duty to guard the telephone room, you know? Just make sure you do your job when the time comes. So we've got 26 minutes or so to get to that prison telephone room. But looks like we've got a more important call happening right this second. It's Lynne! Hello? Lynne! I'm sorry. I don't have much time. Please let me talk to him. I'm sorry, Detective. I can't do that tonight. You can't? But you always let me talk to him before. Well, the telephone room is already reserved. That's why. Oh. By the way, is something going on with you tonight? What? Why do you ask? I got a call from one of our other detectives a minute ago asking about you. Oh, really? Well, I don't think it's anything important. Officer Bailey, do you think you could keep this call just between us, even if only for tonight? Well, Oh! Well, I've got to go. I'll call again tomorrow. Alright, we just traced a call where Lynne was, like, actively there. Oh boy. Well, I guess I better call the detective division. He's gonna rat her out. Hold on there, Bailey. What? Don't tell me you're gonna report that call from Lynne. What else can I do? It's my duty. Just write it down on one of your important to-do lists, and then I can wad it up for you and throw it away. You mean you want me to keep quiet about it? Well, isn't that what she asked you to do? Well, yes, but tonight is kind of a special case for us. Can't you make a special exception for my Lynne, too? Special case, huh? Alright, you win. Cool. Now, Officer Bailey, could you kindly put another note up there so that we can go see what's on the TV monitors, because I missed that opportunity because I was like, let's see what the note does. I'm gonna guess you don't. Okay, so there's a lever switch looking thing. He's absolutely got a bottle of wine down there. Hidden under the desk, it looks like some cans of beer as well. So that's not not the most professional thing, but he's letting Lynne get away with stuff, which is interesting. Button, camera, sign, and then a phone for the prisoners to use. Anything in the ceiling that looks important? Not really. Okay. Let's go check out what Lynne's up to then. We've actually caught up to her live now, instead of a dead body when we get there. Unless she's about to be dead again. No! God damn it, Lynne, not again. Wait, was she just downstairs? She was in the lab? That's where she escaped to? No! Lynne! Lynne! Oh, why couldn't it have been me instead? I'm no use as a police officer. It should have been me. Yeah, looks like she's dead. We better not touch her. Who did this? Who shot Lynne? It's kind of odd that someone could get in and out without being noticed. Because as far as we could see, the only way into this room was through the main entrance. This looks like a basement bunker. Hey, excuse me, mister. You're talking to me? This room. There aren't any other exits besides this one, are there? Do you see one? Huh? Then how did... We must have one of those mysterious locked room murder cases on our hands. One of those cases where the murderer vanishes into thin air in a vacuum. Just go find a real detective. I'll keep watch here. Yes, sir. What a terrible turn of events. So now a locked room murder, huh? Things never get dull for our redhead. I know of a certain inspector who might dance around at the thought of a mystery. But no mysteries for me, not when I can rewind time and talk to the victim herself. Guess it's time to go back and see the truth behind this murder with my own eyes. Okay, so now that she's died again, when she wakes up as a spirit, she will lose all memory again. So we're going to basically be starting from scratch with her, I think. And yeah, nowhere to go, but in we go. Oh, she remembers. What the hell? Ha ha! I died again. Dot 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 dot. I thought you'd be a little more grave under the circumstances. Yeah, well, this is the third time after all. It's scary what a girl can get used to, don't you think? Frankly, the way her mind works is a whole heck of a lot scarier to me. So what happened this time? Who shot you? I don't know. What? I'd like to know myself. Who could have done it? Who shot me? What are you asking me for? Oh boy. Guess I'll just have to go find out for myself. Okay, you just go do that. Hurry along now. I get the distinct impression I'm being used here. Okay, looks like it's time to go back. Back to 4 minutes before your death. Alright, rewind time. Alright, 8:44 in the maintenance building basement. How long has it been since I locked this room up in darkness? I once thought the truth could be discovered in darkness. Maybe it was just that the time wasn't ripe. Aha, she can fit in the elevator. She's sneaking around. Interesting. So did this guy do her in? Because... oh, she was about to get out and she got back in. Smart girl. Is it just an accident this time, maybe? Some kind? Oh, he hung up. Whoop. Grace VTuber 1191, thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing tonight? Okay, so Lynne snuck into the room. There is a present going up towards the ceiling fan. She knocked over. This is a Rube Goldberg machine. No way! And she's just standing there going, what the heck is going on? And that has a fucking gun. Oh, what a way to go. That's the truth behind our locked room murder? So the murderer was a mechanical murder machine? Murder machine? When I came into the room, it was pitch dark, so I turned on the lights. That must have been what set it off. The murder machine, I mean. Can you please stop repeating the words murder machine? That old pigeon guy must have made it, but why? Yeah, he must be hiding something. Although that's kind of an extreme thing. Also, he didn't explain to the cop what happened when we found Lynne's body. He was hush-hush about it. He knew exactly what happened, and he wasn't going to say anything. Huh. Interesting. That old pigeon guy must have made it, but why? What could be the meaning behind this weird room? Anyway, you'll have to find some way to stop that creepy machine. Once Cupid fires his arrow, it's all over. Yeah, alright. Gameplay time. Let's see what we can do. So, right out the gate, nothing we can do. Need to wait. She hangs up the phone. Whoop. What do you have to say? You know what, Sissel? I think this death might be easier to prevent than the others. Why is that? You know, because the murderer is mechanical. She has a point. I can't manipulate living creatures, but I can manipulate this machine. Now I just gotta figure out how to stop it. And hope that there aren't, like, 5 levels of fail-safes for each one that we stop. When the 4 minutes ago me turns on the light, that's when the murder machine is set in motion, apparently. It looks like the key to solving this one is understanding this device. So, yep, that's all makes sense to me. Okay, and he says the how long has it been stuff. Okay. Alright, now we can hitch a ride in his lamp. From here... no, not quite. So he'll hold it up. That should get us to the phone, yeah? This telephone doesn't seem to be working right now. Usually the telephone line glows red. but it's dark right now. In the 4 minutes before death world, it looks like I can't use the telephone lines whenever I want. Okay, checks out. I mean, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but... Okay, so we can stay in the lamp here, but I have a suspicion there may be something to interact with out here. I'm going to avoid looking at that tip, because that seems to offer us help if we need it. And I feel like we can figure this out without the added help. So he's going to pick it up, and we'll hopefully be able to see... Yeah, we can actually see who he's talking to and stuff. Oh, is this the superintendent? I'm so glad. I thought I was all alone. ... Yeah, let's go there because we can get down to the ceiling from this room. Down with the motor. He hung up. Yep, okay. Good stuff. What did he... Okay, what do you have to say? Let's hear that first. It's all over. It's all over for me. Lynne, sweet, cute Lynne, who shines as bright as the sun, ran away on me. And then those detectives, matching bookends, blue and green, yelled at me. And then the old man with the dirty blue dove on his head completely ignored me. If only somebody would give me a kind word right about now. You want to give him a kind word, Miss Bright as the Sun? Let's see. Hang in there. That's all you've got? I'd like to see you do better. I don't know if that is as encouraging as you might think. Okay, but someone moved the frickin' stepladder. Close this. Tea's ready. There we go. Now we can hop to the motor. Lynne ran away. The detectives yelled at me. The old pigeon man ignored me. And then the kettle nearly scared me to death. Oh, my life is in complete shambles. That's gratitude for you. We were just trying to warn him with the kettle whistle. Would he have preferred getting scalded by the steam? Well, at least his fate was changed a bit. That's good anyway. Interesting that that's a notable fate change, but this is what I'm after. Because, yeah, Lynne's gonna creep in and turn on the light, and now we're working... Yeah. We have 3 seconds. Okay, so when this gets up... Oh, we bounce. Okay, what can we do with all of this? We can move a hoist, open the toolbox. It's a toy cake. There is a trap door down here. A balance toy. If we open this trap door, will she notice it and move? Nope. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. I know. Oh, I know this toy. The wheel spins and moves down the pole. Hey, look, there's a thread attached to it. It loops around the clock and is tied to the frame the gun is in, and it seems to be connected to our fiery Mr. Cupid as well. This toy seems to be the heart of the entire mechanism, but inertia is surprisingly powerful. I can't stop it once it's set into motion. So we have to get there before it starts moving. I don't know how we could do that. There's a toy cake we can't do anything with. The ball has rolled out of the way, just too far out of reach. Maybe when it stops? Oh no, I accidentally pressed that. Bonjour, mein amigo. That's that's great. I might steal that, Potato Lord. you just gave me freeze damage. 3 languages, and I understood all of it. But hello to you as well, Potato Lord. Welcome in. How are you doing today? I don't know if you've been able to watch this, but Lynne has died for a 3rd time, and we're trying to save her. once again. That's what we've got going on. I haven't used that greeting in a while. It's a good one. It's a good one. I'm surprised I've not heard it before. This toy seems to be the heart of the entire mechanism, but inertia's present. Yeah, okay, we saw that. So Lynne's dead again, because I can't really interact with anything else. We're gonna have to restart and take another look at things. Yeah, boom, there she goes. Time's up. Why can't you just make me escape through that trapdoor in the floor? You and I both know that's impossible, Missy, although I thought I saw a new path open up to us when I opened that door. But did I miss my chance to get back on the main path afterwards? So I didn't do it fast enough? Okay. How did she die? Never mind. Yeah, a Rube Goldberg machine this time, Potato Lord. So this fan raises the present, which lowers the spinny thing, which raises the Cupid, which shoots an arrow, which tilts the gun and fires it. And Lynne's right in the way. So what if I move this? Can I move this? I can move this. I can't move it any further though. Well, Lynne's gonna die again. Interesting. What does the toolbox do? That knocks over a bowling ball. Oh! If we do it fast enough, that'll knock the ball over to Lynne. Okay. I see! They want us to shoot the ball over and hit the Cupid, so we need to raise the trapdoor. I get it. We need to raise the trapdoor, then quickly move back up to get over to the tool chest to knock over the bowling ball, which will send the ball flying, and it'll go off the ramp and hit the Cupid, and that will at least buy Lynne some time, if not completely change her fate. So here we go, here we go. Am I in range? No. Okay, now I am. Get down here. Open the door. Very quick. Now, get back into the ball. Perfect. Now, open the tool chest. Oh! You have to time that too? No! Brutal. Okay, the game is definitely starting to expect more of us. That's awesome. Alright, down we go. Yeah, this is brutal. It's definitely harder than the first couple levels where we're like in the game proper now. So the ball comes around. That's our moment. We can go here and get the door open. Now get back in the ball up to the tool chest. And now we gotta wait. So like here? Boom! Yay! We did it! And then all the flames burned. Interesting. What just happened? It looks like your future just got a whole lot rosier. Your death has been erased. Again. Thank you. ... You kept your promise, didn't you, Sissel? Sorry, just heard my phone go off. Oh. Okay. Sorry, Potato Lord. I'm gonna have to throw the overlay up for a second. Food just arrived, so I'm gonna go grab it. I'll be back in like a minute. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. We already had dinner, but I got Dairy Queen now. So I try to avoid eating on stream if I can help it, but I'm sorry. You're just going to have to deal with it this time. Because I'm not going to wait for the Dairy Queen to melt. I got a Fluffernutter Blizzard. So it's like peanut butter cup and has like a marshmallowy, gooey center in the Blizzard. It's delicious. Okay. Had a couple bites. You kept your promise, didn't you, Sissel? Oh, I was confused on what Fluffernutter meant, but it makes sense. Yeah, it's... I think they introduced it to their menu a few months back, and I tried it, and I was like, hey, this is really good. My go-to is cookie dough, but I was kind of feeling more like peanut butter tonight, so this is a nice treat. You always go for Oreo? Yeah, it's a good one too. They're all... I like pretty much everything on Dairy Queen's menu. It's a nightmare when I go in person and they're like, what do you want? And I'm like, you can let like the next 5 people order before me. I don't know. My promise? You said I'd see you again if I died. I don't remember making any promises. It's all for my own benefit anyway. Fate averted. That was a pretty easy one. Other than the tight timing on those 3 seconds, which was very exciting. But anyway, Potato Lord, this is the 3rd time we've entered Lynne now. You weren't here for the moment we entered her, but that's where we were. Dot 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 dot. What could this room be all about? I can't imagine. Those things that went off at the end, those were party poppers, weren't they? Quick question, who actually buys stuff other than Frosties and other ice cream stuff? You mean like their like food, like the burgers and chicken strips and stuff? Yeah. Some people do. I've had it before. Usually if I'm doing that, it's like back when I was working and on my lunch break. If I was like really craving, you know, an ice cream cone or something, some of their combos come with like a small blizzard or like a mini blizzard or a mini ice cream cone or something with the meal. So that's why you'd go. I've heard some people say that the chicken strips with like the cream gravy stuff that they have is really good. I don't think the gravy's that particularly great. It just tastes like dipping gravy, but it's all fine. You hate gravy? Do you hate like the classic brown gravy? What about like white gravy, like the cream gravy? Or do you just hate all gravy? You hate it with the passion, especially if on potatoes. I also don't like gravy on my potatoes, actually. If I'm having a baked potato or mashed potatoes or something, I just like to put some butter, salt, and pepper on it. I mean, if I'm eating like at someone's house and my plate has potatoes with gravy on it already, I'll eat it. But that's not how I would choose to eat it, if given a choice. Party poppers. I have no recollection of what they are, but that's no surprise. It's interesting that Lynne's memory keeps getting better, and ours is still a puzzle. Maybe because the more you die, the more you can remember things. The typo was hilarious. I fucking hate Gracie. Yeah, I know. I knew you meant gravy, but yeah, just who's Gracie and what did she do to you, Potato Lord? Is that like your ex? Yeah, what did Gracie do exactly? The party poppers, the gun going off, it seems familiar somehow. ... I'll leave that part of the puzzle to you. I have my own puzzle to figure out. Well, shall we go back now? Back to your new present? I don't have any exes because I've never been in a relationship. Hey, man. Nothing wrong with that. I've only been in one, like, serious relationship. And there's pros and cons like anything. Sissel? Are you there? Lynne is talking to me. If you're there, could you say something? We've entered her 3 times. Yeah, and now she's trying to communicate with us. Her memory is good enough that she's like, something is going on. Right? Because she watched some shenanigans happen that saved her life from this Rube Goldberg machine. And she's smart enough to know, like, something happened, or she has the... Yeah, she remembers, like Missile did. Yeah, that's the direct explanation. So it's interesting that she's trying to talk to us now. Because now we can, like, maybe work alongside her. Or find a way to communicate. Missile's the best boy. Oh, I know what I can do about... Mike has offered to occasionally help out with assets and art and stuff. I might bug him about getting us a little missile or something. And if I unlock emojis and stuff at affiliate level, maybe we can make missile an emoji. Oh no, we can't do that actually. Capcom doesn't allow the use of their assets and stuff in emojis. Oh really? Hey Mike, we were totally just talking about you. How you doing, Mike? Yeah, your timing couldn't have been more perfect. But yeah, I can't actually ask you to do that for Missile. Because Capcom... I did a quick one over on their copyright stuff before I streamed this game, and they're like, don't use our characters in emojis and stuff like that. So, funny story, I thought you were schizophrenic yesterday during the stream. Uh-oh! Because Twitch fucking blocked Potato Lord for some reason. So I wasn't seeing his chats. I thought you're talking to yourself. Well, I mean, you know, I do talk to myself sometimes, Mike, but I don't think I'm schizophrenic. The people I've met in, like, mental hospitals and stuff that are schizophrenic, I don't have a ton in common with that aspect of them. And then you're talking to yourself for, like, over an hour. I mean, if no one shows up for these streams, that is what I will do, is just try to talk and make an interesting video. Because I upload these streams to my YouTube channel just so that the VODs exist past the 7 or 14-day limit or whatever Twitch has. So, like, if no one's here watching, I'm just like, well, gotta try to make it an interesting video at least. Hit me up on Discord with what you'd like for channel art things. I will, man. Thank you very much for the offer. I just, we got to 26 followers. Someone followed late last night after the stream or this morning, and then someone followed during this stream. So, I think, do emojis unlock when you become affiliate? Oh. Yes, you get some emote slots when you hit affiliate. That's what I thought. Keep growing and they add more. Right. So, yeah. Do well and you get animated slots. Let's just take things one step at a time. For now, the goal is just to keep growing the follower count and get to 30. This is a marathon, not a sprint. But yeah, I will reach out about those initial emotes when I figure out kind of what I'm thinking, and we can talk about what you'd be up for doing. I appreciate the offer. Thank you very much. If you add emotes that don't get flagged, they also don't have to check every single emote you upload manually. The first ones you upload will have to get checked until the account gets flagged as trustworthy. Got it. Okay, so it'll take a while for the first ones to get approved. But after they kind of are like, okay, this guy is legit. After a while, if you make a new one, you can just throw it up and it's ready in 5 minutes. Cool. Potato Lord, I saw that you posted a video saying, speaking of missile, I'm going to pull it up now. I'm going to have to mute desktop audio on the stream to do that, or else it's going to cause... no, never mind. I don't have to watch the video. It's the meme video. This blizzard is so freaking good. It knows where it is because it knows where it is not. Mike, how did Potato Lord get blocked for you? Did Twitch just have an aneurysm or something? It's known to do that. I mean, Potato Lord did just at you, Mike. If you didn't see that, then Potato Lord is still blocked. Just, I have no idea. I'm mildly concerned it wasn't just him. But if I'm streaming and someone blocked chats, it'll at least tell me. Okay, you can see him now, though. Okay. If you're there, could you say something? If you're not there, I guess I'm just a weird girl who talks to herself. Well, you are kind of a weird girl, whether you talk to yourself or not. Trick time. Alright, how do we communicate with her? Ooh, like this? You are here! I knew it! I just had that feeling. How much Rule 34 of this character is there? I have not checked, Mike, but I'd be willing to guess there's some, but not a shit ton. Because this game is not the most popular. It's more of a cult classic as far as I know. The VOD will be up on August 3rd for the... Is that for the... excuse me, for the finale of Cerulean Crescent. We entered her for a 4th time, Potato Lord. The finale VOD, yeah, okay. You are here, I knew it. I just had that feeling. Shame on you for stepping foot into a girl's head uninvited. Wait a minute. Don't give me that a ghost doesn't have feet bit. It's just a figure of speech. Hey, did I say anything? There, that tone. It's that tone of yours that makes me mad. So, did you have something particular you wanted to say to me? ... I just thought I'd share some information with you. I'm investigating a case right now, a murder case, and I'm doing it alone. Murder case, all by yourself. Yes, well, that's because the case was closed a long time ago. The culprit is already behind bars, forgotten by the world. So why are you looking into it then? Because I think the person's innocent, that's why. There's something strange behind the case, some big mystery, I firmly believe that. So anyway, I finally have my memory back. I'm not at liberty to tell you about the case, but if there's anything else you want to know, I'll try to answer what I can. Lynne is my only lead. I would like to ask her about a few things. Alright. I have FE Hack VODs every 2 days on YouTube, with one-offs and other projects running on the off days. You've showed her your elite beat dancing skills. A little bit. We had to do quite some interesting moves to save her life. This is the 3rd time that she's died, and we've managed to undo it. We got Mike saying, how much Rule 34 of this character is there to me saying we have entered her. It's not that, yeah, I mean, the two are fairly linked, I feel like, Potato Lord. That's not much of a stretch to get from one to the other. Yeah, funny coincidence, yeah. About the one who shot me, or about the girl with the bow? Camilla, right. Well, first let's ask about who shot me. You have your life and your memory back now, so let me ask you again. Who shot me tonight? Yeah, I thought that might be the first thing on your mind. What else would it be? There's a good chance I was shot while I was with you, after all. I'm afraid my memory just isn't clear on that part. Not clear. I met with you tonight, and you fell down right in front of me. I think I remember seeing that part. Pretty sure you were shot. Maybe from somewhere far away. I mean, that's what the coroner was saying, that we got shot, like, in the chest. So someone must have taken a sniper rifle, or maybe just a normal ass rifle, but a few, like 100 feet away or something. So you didn't see the culprit. I'm sorry, I wish I could be of more help, but I know I wasn't the one who shot you. Your colleagues seem to think you're a suspect, though. I wanted the information you had for me, so why would I shoot you before I got it? Information, huh? I wonder what info I had for her. Yeah, the one who shot me. Oh, about the information. Well, first let's check on Camilla. By the way, I see you have a little roommate. Camilla? How do you know about her? There was a tiny incident at your apartment a little while ago. An incident? What kind of incident? What happened? Is Camilla alright? She's fine, thanks to her loyal little friend Missile. Missile got himself killed, and so because of that, we were able to enter Missile's body, and go back in time and prevent either of them from being discovered by the murderer / intruder. Although I did have a little trouble bringing him back to life. Oh my. What in the world is going on? Why would anyone want to hurt Camilla and Missile? You're being targeted by a certain organization. What? I saw them. The people who were calling you their target. We entered the dog to save a little girl from being shot. It's exactly how it went down. Do not the dog. Please do not the cat. Also, T. Cole, welcome back. How are you doing tonight? So I'm a suspect and a target. Could this night possibly get any worse? It does sound pretty rough. Are you sure you'll be okay on your own? Huh? You know what they say. When it rains, it pours. Isn't it time you admitted you need me? Need my powers? Dot, 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 dot. I'm sorry. I can't cooperate with you. Dot, 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 dot. Yes, you saved my life tonight. 3 times! 3 times to save your life, Lynn. Might add that. No one's keeping track, of course, but, you know, just thought I'd bring it up, since, you know, you're apparently bound and determined not to tell me anything that might help us from preventing you from getting killed in the first place. I'm completely grateful for that, as you should be. But as a detective, I still can't trust you. That's too bad. So I can understand Lynne being suspicious of us, right? Because apparently we don't know each other. She was meeting us for information. But yeah, no, Potato Lord, you're exactly right. We're dead. How much... Well, it would be very difficult, if not impossible, for us to communicate any information Lynne gives us to anyone else. She might be right in, you know, if we, like, recover our memories and we're opposed to what she's trying to achieve, we could screw with her. Absolutely. With our death tricks. With our ghost tricks, excuse me. Trademark Capcom. Circa 2024 or 23, whenever this fucking remake came out. But, yeah, I don't think it's the best reason right now is the best thing to do right now on Lynne's part is to stay quiet. But I guess we'll see, because at some point we'll probably learn. I'll be curious to see what information she's trying to protect on her end. So I had some important information that you wanted, huh? That's right. You called the station yesterday, and you asked to talk to me. You told me you had an important lead on the case I was working on. Important lead, huh? You said you wanted to meet me and talk to me directly, tonight at the junkyard. And you fell for it? Even given how fishy it sounds? You're the last person I wanted to hear that from, you know. But I just couldn't let it go, no matter how shady it seemed. That's because I'm running out of time. Hey, that's right. You said something was going down tonight. Does that something have to do with the case you're working on? Dot, 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 dot. I'm sorry, but I can't talk about it. Oh, boy. But I guess I understand. I can kind of understand. We're an enigma, right? Neither of us know who we were back when we were alive, so I can understand the caution, I guess, on her end. I'm not sure it's the right thing, but I can understand it. Alright. That's the end of that. We got some... Dot, 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 dot. So what are you gonna do now? Run, I guess. They'll catch me again if I don't get out of here. And I have to get to the restaurant. I'm worried about Camilla. Yeah, Camilla wasn't at the restaurant at chicken dinner the few times we've popped over there. So I don't know if that just means she didn't get there yet, or if something bad happened. Well, yeah, what was it? The Chicken Kitchen. Excuse me, the Chicken Kitchen. How could I forget the name of the best restaurant name of all time? On Dead End Drive, right? What about you, Sissel? What are you going to do? I don't know, to tell you the truth. You're my only lead. If you leave... Dot, 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 dot. I just realized you and I are in the same boat. We're both looking for answers tonight, and neither one of us has anybody to help us. That about sums it up. Hey, even if you can't cooperate with me, how about if we just agree to use each other? Phrasing! Phrasing, Sissel! We just don't say it like that, man. We are looking for answers. How much porn exists of you? The inquiring Mike needs to know. That's what the mystery is all about. We, at the very end of the game, they sit down on a computer together and, like, Lynne just opens it up and it's just poof. It's the inquiring mind, but it's your name. Gotcha. No, I didn't catch it. But that's a good... The inquiring Mike needs to know. That's a good one. I didn't catch it at first. Yeah. That's not a bad idea. You're on. But can I ask you to do a favor for me first? What's that? I need you to sneak into a certain place for me. A prison, to be exact. Prison? That's the place I was calling from the office upstairs. I want you to go find out a certain prisoner's work schedule for tomorrow. Work schedule for a prisoner? Yes, the prisoners are given different job details every day. Each prisoner's schedule for the next day is written on a small blackboard in his cell. Just go check out a certain prisoner's blackboard, huh? Okay. You've not found anything on Rule 34? Really? I knew this game was niche, but I'm surprised that nothing is there. Did we just break Rule 34? Oh, you found one thing. Okay. I think it doesn't need to be said, but please don't post it here on Twitch. Especially not in my chat. His prison number is D99. If you do that for me, I'll cooperate with you. Okay, you're on. You know why this chick looks familiar? Why is that, Mike? Is there an Ace Attorney girl who looks like her? Yeah, there's another Ace Attorney girl who's a redhead. She's in the newer ones. The ones that were on the 3DS. Athena, I think was her name. I think I played the first one of that. Instructions unclear. Posting smut in your chat. Post it in Mike's Discord. I'm kidding. Don't do that either. We don't need any smut posted in chat because this game gave us smut last night to read. We got to read it together, everyone. It was a special bonding moment. For me, at least. I hope it was for you all, too. Yeah, I know. I have a waifu board. Yeah, isn't the rule lewds, not nudes on your waifu board? Waifu appreciation. Lewds are permitted, but not nudes. That's what it says. Yeah, obviously the actual porn is not allowed. Yeah, no. It's I get how that could be a nightmare to moderate. People do lie sometimes. What? What is this word lie? What do you mean? well, I had Facebook before I was 18 as well. But I think when I signed up, they had a thing where you could put that you're under 18 and you just had to get a parent to sign off on it. He was like 182. Classic. Just to be safe. You don't want to put 18 because maybe they'll check. Because that's really close. You want to make sure it's well over so they don't bother looking. Yeah, and Facebook is like, yep, I trust this. They wouldn't lie about their age. Nobody lies on the internet. Yeah, I think Abraham Lincoln said that, right? You can trust everything. Who the fuck lives until 182, Kaz? Well, in the Bible, quite a number of people, Mike. But me personally, I don't know anyone that's lived past... I don't think I know personally anyone that's lived to 100. I know people have, right? I've heard of people that have done it, but I don't think I've met someone that was 100 years old or older. I always said I was born in like 1900. Just to be safe. Just to be safe. No, that was Gandhi who said that. Oh, my mistake. My mistake. Abraham Lincoln said, don't start no shit, won't be no shit. And he meant it too. Aren't you American? You should know this. Yeah, but as an American, ignorance is a duty. So, you know. The biggest truth on the internet. I agree to the terms and conditions. Yeah, everyone, definitely. Well, specifically, the biggest truth on the internet, right, is I have read and agree to the terms and conditions. Anyone could agree to the terms and conditions without knowing what they are. Canadians are technically Americans, too. Technically, Potato Lord is correct. You take that back. You live in Canadian Texas, that's bad enough. So you're basically just diet US at that point, right? Like, don't lump me into your sinking ship of a country. Oh, we'll drag everyone down with us kicking and streaming, Mike. Don't you worry. I don't think other people will be able to watch this crash and burn unscathed. Yeah, Potato Lord, yep. And anyone in North or South America is American. Yeah, fucking got them. Canadians don't even know what continent they're on. What do you mean the other way around, Tico? Every U.S. citizen is an American, but not every American is a U.S. citizen. We're technically part of Alaska's butt. So you're the butt end of the U.S., Mike? That's what you're trying to say? I slept through geography, so please ignore me. I was awake for geography, but God, did I have a hard time paying attention. I don't think I ever fell asleep in a class. I would be too nervous to do that. Okay, see you later. See you. But don't die again if you can help it. It's Pixar! It looks like I hold the key to the case Lynne is investigating, and she holds the key to solving the mystery of me. So we've started up a strange relationship of cooperation. Lynne gave me an assignment. My task is to go check out tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99. I'd better get to the prison. That was a fun chapter. Get rid of the illustrations. I'm not supposed to show those on stream. That's what Capcom says. Don't show that stuff. Because I'm sure Capcom's lawyers are going to be like, who the fuck is this guy on Twitch with 26 followers playing Ghost Trick? So we're at Chapter 6, 9:03 p.m. So the clock's ticking. We've got 8 to 10 hours left before our spirit fades away. Excuses, sometimes I hear facts and then I make things up and pretend those are facts instead. The Senator Armstrong defense. That's a great strategy. The Chewbacca defense is also a good one you should consider adding to your repertoire. Don't use South Park, me streamer man. Now think about it. This does not make sense. Chewbacca is from the planet Kashyyyk. But Chewbacca is on Endor. It's been a long time since I've seen that, but I remember remember it being a meme and a joke for a while. I'm amazed I haven't heard more fish sticks jokes from you, just based on that being the more known meme. I haven't really watched a ton of South Park, actually. I've seen the odd episode here and there, but I've not like sat down and watched the show. I'm much more just aware of bits and pieces. And yeah, I don't think I know the fish sticks joke. I know the Kashyyyk defense. I know, like, well, I'm familiar with the games, right? The Fractured Butthole, The Stick of Truth. He makes fun of Kanye, which is the only reason I gave a crap. Lost Memories of Self, a forgotten murder case. A dead guy and a detective join forces to find out the truth behind them both. The detective assigned the dead guy a task: to sneak into the prison and find out a certain prisoner's schedule for tomorrow. What should I care? I don't have a schedule for tomorrow. That's how I'm feeling about it at the moment. Yeah, I don't have a schedule tomorrow. I'll suffer the true death. Death a second time. Alright. Get me out of here. Gotta get to the phone. But before we do that, what y'all talking about? It's all over. It's all over for me. Lynne, sweet cute Lynne, who shines as bright as the sun, ran away on me. And then those detectives, matching bookends, blue and green, yellow. Oh, well, no, we heard him saying that before, but I don't think this guy was here for it. Huh. Forget about all that. Now you listen to me, kid. Yes, sir? You're bright as the sun. Lynne probably doesn't even know you exist. Whoa! Just hitting him with the hard truth bomb right away. Jesus. Didn't soften the blow or nothing. And those detectives will probably yell at you your whole life. Never mind fretting about every little setback. Enjoy your life. Get what you can out of it. Actually, not the worst advice. Why's the fuck got a burb on his head? Unknown. Also, this is the guy that is like in charge of that basement room, because he was like in there with a lantern, which means he at least knows about the death trap that's in there that killed Lynne the third time. He didn't know Lynne was going to sneak in, but for whatever reason, he was okay with the death trap being in there. And I don't know if that's because he's hiding something down there or what. I'm guessing that's something Lynne will get a chance to look at while we go to the prison. Best glasses. What the fuck happens to the lens? Right here. Oh, I don't know if you can... Oh, you can see my cursor on stream. It just... The lens pokes down like that? It's like anti-bifocals. Like where the bifocal could be... Well, I mean, usually they're more on the bottom, but like the chunk is just missing. Good hairdo, too. I respect that he has the green hair. If he's old and he's trying to be young, great. And if not, like, do what you want for style, man. Just have fun with it. But yeah, we don't know what's going on with the bird. So we'll just chalk it up to this being the type of game that it is and having weird and wacky characters. Mike, were you here when we met the dancing detective? The, like, Michael Jackson imitating detective? Because we met him yesterday. Nothing like it, baby. Enjoy your life. Get what you can out of it. It's just good life advice in general. Mister, would you mind just leaving me alone? Huh. Alright. Take me to the... Thank you. Take me to the jail. Nope, that's the basement. Uniform... Yeah, take me to the jail. So how are the preparations coming along? I think they're taking care of them right now. Yeah? And I'm not looking forward to this. I love this duo. They seem interesting, although the one on the right is both... when we were first here, he's shuffling a deck of cards. He has a glass of wine on his desk. The bottle of wine is under his desk, and there's multiple cans of some beverage, presumably beer, lined up behind him as well. Like, he's really slacking on the job. Versus the dude on the left who seems to be a little awkward but well-meaning. That kind of surprises me, coming from you. I didn't know you had thoughts about such things. ... By the way, that was me being sarcastic, just in case you didn't catch that. 2 more hours, and then it's time. Okay, what happens in 2 hours? I guess we should just get back to work. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, he's got multiple bottles down there. There's also a switch. See what's doing with the cards now. I'm sure it seems tense. I guess I'll just get back to my work as well. Yeah, yep, I got it. I know this was on a handheld. And they're like, you probably stop playing after you finish a level. And it's like, no, we're binging this over the next week or two. We're gonna try to get some information here first. Yes. Alright, so he's doing something with the cards now. Oh, he's building a house with them. Look at that. House of cards. Alright, what's on the monitors? Screen shows rows of tiny rooms. The rooms are really, really small. And you can see right into them from the outside. I suppose the open bars keep the rooms airy. But I wouldn't want to live in one myself. I wonder where these little rooms are. Okay. Let's let a memo loose. No, don't catch me. Hey, Bailey. Okay, we move over here. Now let's listen. Wake up, streamer. We ain't that boring. No, I'm tired, Mike. I'm sorry. You guys aren't boring at all. You all are wonderful. Wait, I just realized, didn't you say this was a DS game? Yep, it was originally a DS game, and they redid it for Steam. Where's the second stream? It's all been merged now, because this is the remake. Yep. I'm surprised. I'm happy, but I'm surprised it got a remake. Because my understanding is this game did not sell well. Despite everyone that plays it says it's really good. It's like, fuck, man, I'm streaming a DS game tonight. Let me know if you need any help setting that up. Yeah, no, we'll cross those bridges when we get to it. For now, I'm like, we'll just stream things that I have in Steam or on my Switch. I also have a PS4 that could be pretty easily set up, but I would probably only need to do that for if I wanted to stream Bloodborne. It's a pain in the ass to make it look nice with two screens, I bet. Yes, it didn't sell well because it was the end of the DS life cycle. Right, and yeah, it just a bummer. Because so far this game has been delightful. And I doubt we're going to see a sequel. I bet you it'll just be this. But very happy that they remade it and it's available on Steam. You know, this will hopefully future-proof it for the foreseeable future. Try painting up your memos a little better next time. Let me see this thing. Inspection. Prisoner C-74. Oh, it's almost time for that. I better prepare. Prisoner C-74? What did that big whale do anyway? You don't know? About the Metro Police Department siege case? What the fuck did you just say to me? Someone laid siege to a police department. Metro who what? C-74 barricaded himself into the Metro Police Department and took siege of the place. Wait, he locked himself in and sieged the place? Oh, he like locked the entire building down and tried to hold it all at hostage? Oh, that dude's crazy. He even pointed a huge flamethrower at the chief commissioner. Why the heck did he do all that? That's what the detectives who surrounded him asked, too. What are your demands, they asked. And the guy looked confused, thought about it for a while, and said, bring me 5 servings of curry and rice, on the double. Curry and rice? That's it? Unfortunately, no. After he was done eating, he torched the commissioner's office with the flamethrower. Torched it good. Important documents and the commissioner's mustache were destroyed by the flames. What the heck did he do all that for? Because the curry was too spicy, he said. Huh? It was too spicy and I just lost it, he said. Seriously? The case sent shockwaves throughout the country. But it doesn't make any sense in the first place. How did a huge armed guy make it all the way to the commissioner's office alone? It's a complete mystery. What? Why don't they just ask C-74 himself? Maybe they did, but they haven't released anything about it. Apparently, it's all a matter of national security. Really? I would want some curry right now. Very nice mustache destroyed. Yeah. Rest in peace, facial hair. Okay, so let me get this story straight. You're telling me this whale, described by officer on the right, came into a police station with a flamethrower, got by everyone unnoticed, got to the commissioner's office, pointed the flamethrower at it. People said, whoa, whoa, calm down. what are your demands? And he said, bring me 5 plates of curry and rice on the double, ate them all, then torched the office of the commissioner. I don't know if that meant the commissioner went up with it or if just the office got the torch. And then he got taken down, and when they asked him why he did it, like, it's all a national secret. What the heck, man? Now, I say this, I'm hamming it up a little bit for the stream because I do know about weird cases. Like, did you guys ever hear about the one that, like, built a homemade tank and, like, attacked his hometown with it? Man, I can't imagine what it would be like to be the police officer who has to handle that first phone call. Wait, what? Yeah, man, you can look that up on Wikipedia. Some dude, like, got super pissed about a land dispute with the local government trying to annex something that was his, or he thought was his. And he, like, got so upset when they finally took it that he, like, slowly built a makeshift tank, drove it downtown, attacked some cities, and then eventually it, like, got stuck. Like, I don't know if the treads got stuck or what, but it couldn't move. And they, like, waited it out for 24 hours before they heard a gunshot and he had taken his own life inside the tank. I can't remember for the life of me what it was called, but it's like he laid siege to his hometown somewhere in rural U.S. with a tank the guy built. So I'm this story in the game is certainly crazy, but truth is stranger than fiction sometimes. Crumples it up. Ah! Did you quit throwing my important duty memos away? Alright, now, I probably shouldn't throw the emergency switch, right? But, like, come on. Tico, is that a yes, I shouldn't, or a yes, you should? I think you should throw the important duty papers away. I don't need to do that. This guy's got, seems to have it. Do it now, streamer. Whoa, 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 man. No, backseating. Just kidding. Because that's probably what I'm thinking of doing for sure. Yeah, there's nothing else we can do anyway. So, throw the switch. Oh my god! Wait, what? There you go again, fooling around with that thing. You're telling me this has happened before? That he's pulled the lever and there are fucking assault rifles and a bazooka just hanging out in there? Along with tactical goggles? Holy shit. It wasn't me. Don't lie. You know you love to see me jump up and prepare for emergency. No. I'm with this guy. 100%. This is not something that should have ever been thrown as a joke. If this guy on the right has thrown it as a joke before, fuck that guy. Should not be allowed to work here if that has happened in the past. You know, this isn't some retailer accidentally bumping the alarm button. This is you work at a prison. And the emergency, like there's a riot breaking out button has been hit. That's not something you pull as a prank. Not that you should ever pull any kind of emergency switch as a prank, but I think you get what I'm saying. Right, like some dumbass middle schooler pulling the fire alarm at school or something, where it's like, you shouldn't do it, but relatively harmless. Oh yeah, sure. Way back when I first got this job, but I've had enough of that now. Besides, you always react exactly the same way. Ugh. The emergency switch is probably just loose, probably because I fooled around with it too much. Well, it's for emergencies. Don't play it. Amen, brother. He's right. Anyway, it wasn't me. Maybe you ought to get it repaired, huh? Well, close it back up. It's making me feel on edge. Too much of a pain. A pain? Proper emergency procedures are a pain to you? What a sad, sad state of affairs. Alright. Give me the bazooka. What do you mean I can't do anything with it? Screw you, game. If I want to play with the bazooka, you should let me. Do not the bazooka. I can't do anything with the bazooka. So. So is this a timing thing? No, this goes to a cutscene if I pull it. Oh, and they just ignore it now? No, he still freaks out. Oh, they're gonna make me sit through this again. Just the kind of excitement I need to wake me up. Well, I told you it's only for emergencies, don't play with it. And I told you it wasn't me. You know, I thought this work would be a lot more exciting. Sometimes I don't know which is my real job. Going on rounds or building houses out of cards. Well, you'd better know. And you ought to know that I'm just kidding. Oh! Huh. Okay, so it's not a timing thing. Because I couldn't switch to ghost form while, like, the cabinet was moving. So, huh. Can't do any trick with the note. Phone the memo. Can we... What happens if we do the note this time? Nothing special, huh? Hey, Bailey. Oh, it doesn't have a check mark, so this is different dialogue? What's the matter? You can't even pin up a memo properly? Let me see this thing. Take prisoner C-38 to the telephone room. Yes, he just made a request to use the phone a little while ago. You already told me that earlier. C-38, eh? What did that punk do anyway? You never heard the story? About the secret rendezvous case? Secret who? What? C-38 was a singer in a band. His group was playing a concert that was being broadcast all over the country live. And right in the middle of their encore, there was a huge incident. A huge incident? What was it, a murder or something? In a way. But in a way, it was even worse than a murder because it had to do with National Secrets. Huh? National Secrets? A rock band? I'm lost. So did he just blurt out National Secrets on TV? The song they were doing was called Secret Rendezvous, but the lyrics C-38 was singing were completely different from usual. So how is that a huge incident? Because the new lyrics exposed all of the nation's dark, seamy secrets. Yo, he's a whistleblower! Let's go, he's a hero. Budget misappropriations, foreign economic strategies, illicit dealings, everything. Two of those, yes. One of those is a little iffy. He was caught red-handed in the act of leaking national secrets. Seriously? The case sent shockwaves throughout the country. But it doesn't make any sense. In the first place, how would a rock singer know any top secret information? It's a complete mystery. What? Why don't they just ask C-38 himself? Maybe they did, but haven't released anything about it. Apparently, it's all a matter of national secrecy. Huh. Alright, so the conversation ended, like, the same way. Ah! Would you quit throwing my important duty memos away? Okay, so if both of them go in the trash, then he'll put up other notes, huh? Can I fuck with your wine goblet at all? No. So there's nothing else I think I can interact with here. I'm noticing a trend. Just out of reach. Well, let's maybe go back and see if Lynne's maybe back. See if we move the needle enough. I don't hear anything. I guess nobody's here. The darkness and quiet are relaxing, but there's no sense in staying here. Okay. I hear you, game. Super's office, the park, the troubled man's office, Lynne's apartment, luxurious parlor, junkyard. I don't think there's anything pointing us at the rest of these places. Maybe the chicken kitchen? Maybe Lynne got here for her dinner with Camilla finally? No, it doesn't look like it. But the music's a bop. Yeah. And he's singing beautifully. Yeah, I know. Let me out. I understand. Alright. Back to the guard room. What the fuck am I missing? Don't. Remember, there's a safe word if I want backseating. So I'm just thinking out loud. Safe word is mulligan. Yep. Hey, Potato Lord, you remembered it. Onion, got it. Yeah, close enough. I'm dreading the day that the doctor is like, you have bunions, Kaz, and I'll be like, fuck. I am old. Okay, so they did close the emergency thing up. While we were gone. So we're gonna have to do this shtick again. Is there a skip? Or a fast forward? We've seen this? Yeah, okay, I just don't have to talk to him this time. That's good. Because bunions aren't like a thing you just get when you get old, isn't it? Like, I can't think of another, like, old person disease that I could throw in there. Cancer. It's not an old person. Fuck. You know what? I'm just gonna back out of this one. I thought I could find a funny joke in there somewhere. It didn't come up. I'm just gonna retreat now before things get worse. Ooh. He said it's almost time for that. He better prepare. Did I accidentally press the wrong button and they're talking now? I thought I moved over to... God damn it. I pressed the wrong button. Alzheimer's. There you go. Potato Lord, you should be the streamer. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, it looks like I can hold down the space bar and it'll just... You'll probably stream in a few years. What's holding you back right now? Don't want to right now? Okay, fair enough. He has to finish the Spud Civil War. That's the biggest one. The Earl of French Fries is poised to strike, so... How the hell did you know about that? Be sensitive, Kaz. No! I'm an American. I don't believe in... understanding other people's points of view. Everyone should conform to my beliefs about the world. Merca. I don't see what this has opened up for us. The bazooka and the 2 sets of vision goggles. If we leave, it all gets reset, so this seems like it is progress. Is there a timing thing? Oh, you know what it is? I think I figured it out. Maybe. It's something to try. I think we have to time it when he is playing with the house of cards. And maybe that will knock it over. Shit. Didn't time it right. It was the most accurate statement I've ever heard on Twitch. God bless America. Ad quote. Oh, now that he's standing up, what if we fuck with the memo? No. Okay. Mike, is that a thing I would have to set up a command? Because I don't have anything set up in chat. Oh, god damn it, you just do it automatically. Yeah, it's a thing through Streamlabs. Okay. I really wish there was a skip button for already read dialogue like this, because I'm just experimenting, trying to figure things out, and this is annoying to have to go through every time one of my ideas doesn't work. So the memos, I mean, the reason he puts a memo up if we go through 2 of them, right, is so that we can get back over to this side of the room. What changes? The bars go up and down on that glass. Like on the window. Some goddamn reason I can't open Discord. Weird. Potato Lord, I wonder what's going on. Here, let me be tech support for you.
Did you try turning it off and back on again?
How's that? Man, I'm a little stumped. Check the monitor again, maybe, while everything's... Yeah, nope. By that, do you mean closing it? Because it's already closed. I see where you're going. You're setting me up. Trying to make me look stupid. Joke's on you. You don't gotta make me look stupid. I just am. As evidenced by getting stuck on this. Okay. Yeah. Lots of people. Lots of people. He's carefully watching the clock. Oh, right here. I'm sorry, I was scrolling right past it. It's called a prison. Oh yeah, because Sissel doesn't know what a prison is. Well, it can open, but it can't switch over. You claiming that I don't have to make you look stupid was in itself a stupid thing. Don't know what a prison is? Must not be from the ghetto. That or rich, Mike. Because they just have fines. They don't go to prison because if you're rich, you can just skip consequences. I don't see a clock anywhere. He's got something on his watch. I mean, it's gotta be something to do with the timing of throwing this switch. Except this guy on the right doesn't seem to get very phased when we turn the alarm on. But let's try it again. No. That's not it. Gotta be something to do with the House of Cards, but I don't have anything else I can interact with. I'm getting close to the safe word here. I can't think of anything else I want to try, but if we close it while guy on the left is standing up, no, then he just sits back down. Yeah. And you real. I don't know if my job is building a house of cards or what. But there's nothing else I can interact with. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna try to visit some other places then. We visited the basement and the chicken kitchen. I think we came from the super's office, but we'll just visit everywhere really quick, and if that's not it, then I'll ask for help. Okay. They're over here now. You know, sometimes I get the feeling I just want to crawl into a hole. Oh, brother. Don't gotta explain that one to me. And just maybe, this is the entrance to my true destiny. Go ahead. Here, I'll even push the close button for you. Doesn't look like I need to come back here for a while. Yeah, they're just dicking around with the elevator. Okay. Shenanigans at the park. The entrance to a nearly deserted, dimly lit park. The sad voice of a young man drifts over to me on the breeze. I have to use the restroom. But if I leave my post, I just know I'll miss something. Come to think of it, that annoying leaflet guy disappeared when I used the restroom earlier. Darn it, it's almost time. Which will show up first? My mark or the end of my ability to hold out? Bro, just take a piss on the side of the building. You're the cops. No one else is here. Okay, there's a leaflet, but I can't read it. So, take me out to the troubled man's office. This is that writer lady's husband that she's left and taken the daughter. Even as I sit here, time is ticking away. I wonder what he's feeling right now. I bet he hates me! Oh! Oh, if only I could blow up and scatter into a million pieces. Jesus. Relatable. Maybe he ought to think of more peaceful images. Alright, now you're starting to sound like my therapist, Sissel. Shut the fuck up. That's on Tuesdays. And that's right, that flag doesn't really flap or anything. Okay, to Lady Red's apartment. The passionate typing continues on. She wears her fingers away as she spins her tale of love. Good luck, Mama. She's a sharp-tongued little girl, but she still supports her mother's dreams. And please get out of that business as quickly as possible. I guess not. Just joined. What's the premise here? Hey, Absolute Zero. So, we're playing Ghost Trick, which is, we died. And we woke up as a spirit, which lets us come into the spirit world, like this. And we can possess inanimate objects, if we can reach them. And some inanimate objects we can manipulate with our ghost tricks. And we've used that to save lives, because apparently if we find a fresh body that's just died, other than our own, we can go back to 4 minutes before they died, find out what killed them, and then we can try to stop it. So we've been doing that. We are trying to figure out who we are and who killed us. And there's a adorable redhead detective girl that is investigating a case. She had been coming out to meet us, and we had information for her, apparently. And she's died 3 times so far, and this is chapter 5 or 6. And we've saved her all 3 times, so we have formed an sort of a partnership. Just a little bit. She's not willing to share details of the case she's working on with us, but we've agreed to help each other as we can. And I am stuck on a puzzle for the first time in this playthrough, so I am just quickly going through all the locations that we've unlocked to see if I've missed anything at any of them. And I have asked chat not to backseat me unless I use the safe word mulligan, at which point I am asking for help. And we might be about to approach that point. Hey! It's Pixar! This was the lamp that was there when we woke up for the first time and taught us how to use our abilities as a dead spirit. Also, as a dead spirit, when it's morning, we cease to exist. So we just have tonight to discover all these mysteries. And Bunyan. Yes, T called. Mulligan and Bunyan. That's the safe words. Have you solved all of your mysteries? Can't you tell by my face? I did see your face, but I asked anyway. Smart alecky light fixture. The lady detective and I decided to join forces. She and I are connected somehow. I just know it. Oh, that's fine news. Click, 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 click. Look at him wriggle happily. Tonight, you and she both suffered misfortune, but if you combine her bad luck and yours, it makes great good fortune. Remember that. I don't know. By my math, bad luck plus bad luck equals a whole lot of bad luck. You should check your figures. Interesting. Interesting. So we can kind of roam around here. I'm almost positive there ain't anything up here, but... This implies that the lamp died today and figured it out immediately. Yes. Well, maybe he just died earlier in the day and he's had... Yeah, there's nothing up here. He's had a few hours to figure it out. Plus, my theory, and it, again, no spoilers, right? But my theory is that lamp is us from the future. That's my theory. Okay, so there's nothing at any of these other locations to do. So it's the guard room and just the guard room. So what am I missing? Come on, Kaz, stop. Try to reset your brain and stop getting stuck in the routes that you're thinking. So, we've checked this monitor. Is there a timing thing with when we let loose the memo? I'm gonna guess not, but maybe let's try to do this when he's... Yeah, as he... Nope, he resets his animation, so it doesn't matter where he's at in building the deck of cards, the house of cards. Alright. Yeah, I don't need to hear your jabber again. Just let me throw the switch. Nope. Alright. Bum 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 bum. Said it a lot. I'll keep saying it. The music is stellar for this game. In this game. And the hairdos. Some of the hairdos are fire, T-Cole. Some of them are unholy abominations that even a squirrel would be reluctant to make a nest in. So the only interactable thing on this side of the room is the emergency switch. When would a timing thing possibly happen that would cause him, because this guy doesn't seem to react whenever we throw it. Maybe, yeah, as he kind of looks. No, Though not either of these guys. We can't really see much of their hair because they got the hats on. I bet you they have crazy hat hair if the hats ever come off, though. Well, I told you it's only for emergencies. Don't play with it. I told you it wasn't me. I thought this work would be a lot more exciting. Sometimes I don't know which is my real job, going on rounds or building houses out of cards. Well, you'd better know, and you ought to know that I'm just kidding. So they're drawing attention to that house of cards, but I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Because that's the only thing, really. Alright, I'm sorry guys, I've dicked around here for a very long time. I can't figure it out. So, mulligan. Tell me what I'm missing. I'm just trying to progress anywhere, Potato Lord, to get to the other side of the room. We're supposed to be trying to find prisoner D99. Do you think I know what I'm doing? I think none of us know what we're doing deep down. I had suspicions as a kid that the adults didn't know what was going on, but then when I became an adult, I realized the situation was a whole lot worse than I had originally estimated. I actually don't know either, but you do go through the wall. Right. And we probably need to go through the wall by getting up here. I just don't know how. Might not have been a bad idea to ask someone to pull up a guide just in case as a backup plan. Well, I have an internet. I have a second monitor here, so I'll just look it up. Ghost trick walkthrough. Complete spoiler-free walkthrough. Look at that. I just figured I would ask chat first, because if anyone was here that knew, it'd just be easier. We are on chapter 6? Yeah, okay. With Lynne on the lam, your new task is to infiltrate the prison and get a look at prisoner D99's work schedule. At the chicken kitchen. We have to go to the chicken kitchen first? I thought we did that and nothing's going on there. Yeah, spoil-free walkthroughs are the best. The real MVPs. Alright, I missed something at the kitchen. At the chicken kitchen. Usually these things are pretty straightforward, but sometimes they aren't. Yeah, and this is probably just me not noticing something fairly obvious. That's usually how I get stuck in these kind of games. Which, if I wasn't streaming, I probably just would have put a pause on the game and walked away for a bit. But here, I'll just look up what to do. Yeah, so there's singing coming from the kitchen, and he sounds not bad. Da 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 da. I guess Lynne isn't here yet. I have a job to do. I better get to that first. Okay, I didn't go into ghost form here because there is a way to progress forward. This wasn't here last time we checked, or in the past chapter. Well, okay, so we'll ring the bell. Yes, hello? No? Move from the toolbox to the hoist. I think this walkthrough is mistaken because all of that was just how to get to dial up the chicken kitchen. When the scene's over, dial up the uniformed men's office. But no scene is happening. What the fuck? Can we not the bell? I was ringing it, Potato Lord. Ding, 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 ding. And that's not doing anything. Well, it's... Lynne's not here yet, so did I miss something at the superintendent's office? There's a TAS of the game. You can follow that probably. Oh, I know. We'll figure it out. I'm just very, very confused about what the hang-up is here. So there's nothing else I can do here, game. Okay. What does it say to do after we do these things? It says, when the scene's over, dial up the uniformed men's office. Okay, that's where we were. I've seen them possess the rightmost of the two notes. Trick the note to learn what it says. Return to the leftmost note and repeat the trick for some key context. Just when you thought you could stop reading Bailey's notes, a third one is pinned to the board. Trick it. Bailey will put up a final note on the board. Trick it, but instead of revisiting, hit ghost mode when Bailey's friend brings his hand down. You'll be able to move into the emergency switch on the other side of the room, trick the switch, then move up to the goblet, then the monitor, then the camera, to enter the telephone room. What the fuck? You can't, though. Okay, let's do it step by step. We want to do... the rightmost of the two notes first, okay? Mike, he's just practicing to be an Instagram model. Don't worry about it. Wait, do I have to read the note while I'm down here? No. Okay. Let's just stay in the note then. And have them do the chat. Gut in, breast presented, that tracks, yeah. With the little arch of the back as well. Okay. So crumple me up, throw me to the waste spin. I wonder if I was maybe causing some sort of sequence break by moving off of the letter first. Or I don't think we went to the fourth note. So maybe that's the problem. So we do it again. It was interesting last I have to drop. Good luck. Thanks, Absolute Zero. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah. Repeat the trick for some key context. Just when you thought you could stop reading Bailey's notes, a third one is pinned to the board. Trick it. So that's what we do next. Crumple me up, throw me in the waste bin. Kaz, this isn't a kink stream. What the fuck? Don't kink shame me. Alright? It's my fantasy, and I shouldn't be ashamed of it. Don't make fun of my hopes and dreams, Mike. Okay, so here comes note number 3. Trick it. Yeah, even the game is like, what the fuck, Kaz? And I'm like, yo. Okay, there is dialogue here we missed. Okay. Let me see this thing. Bring dinner to prisoner D99. The chef is preparing it for him right now. Ooh, how fancy. D99, eh? Even I know about this one. Yeah? Such a sad case. Hard for us, too. He shot his wife, didn't he? Right in front of a family member. So that was Lynne. This is her dad. And she's like, he didn't shoot Mom, right? That's what this is. It's just awful. Why in the world did he do it? Why would he do something like that, of all people? Huh. The motive, everything, all a complete mystery. It's just ridiculous. It doesn't make sense that he would do anything like that. I don't know the details, but apparently this case is a matter of national secrecy as well. Of course it is. I don't get it. None of it makes any sense. You do know what kind of prison this is, don't you? It's a special prison built just for these kinds of special cases. That D99, who knows what he's thinking or hiding behind that beard of his. I don't like any of it. I knew I couldn't take my job seriously without it getting to me. So the prisoner I'm looking for, D99, was convicted of murder, eh? And he apparently has a beard. Okay. Crumpled again. Yeah. Hilarious. It's time. Bro, what a march that was. What the fuck? Alright. Okay, progress has been made. Whoa, he's finished the house of cards and balanced a glass of wine on top of it. Interesting. There, it's done. Updated the phone book. Okay. Now, one more to get back over there, huh? Hey, Bailey. So now we want to move away before the dialogue happens, because I don't want him to throw us back over there. Would you quit sending these memos over here? No. Huh? Not until I figure out how you always know the exact instant a memo starts falling. Not until I solve that mystery. Da, 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 da. Dude, this guy is in the wrong profession. He's nailed every single one of those shots in the waist bin. He should be playing in the NBA. Next time, I will find the answer next time. I guess it's time to try and find a new path. Okay, thanks. Thanks, game. Thanks for telling me that now. Okay, so now we must hit this switch. Okay. Uh-oh. Everything okay there, Twitch? Is the stream okay? Yeah, okay. Now it looks okay. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, good. On my end, it looked like it was flipping back and forth between this scene here with the ghost trick activated and one of the scenes with one of those guards talking. Like it was blinking back and forth. So something just went haywire on my end. Thankfully, wasn't the stream itself, so. Alright. Finally into a new room. Okay. So we could press the button. Seems like it might be the only thing we can do. Let's listen to what this guy is saying. Can I not, though? That's the kid they were talking about. The one who sang the national secrets. If he's a prisoner, he must have come from the cells. Okay. Well, then there's only one thing to interact with over here. Boink. So we have to... What could we do here? Oh, I know. Okay. We have to hit the button. And then hop over to that. And then hop over to the guitar. There we go. So this is the thing that was making that horrible noise a second ago. I guess it's a way for the spiky-haired youth to express himself. Sentiments like, I'm hungry, or I'm thirsty, maybe. Something primitive like that, I bet. Peace out. I'm done. Alright, C-38, back to your cell. Hey, guard man, how about giving me a little space? That crazy walk of yours is dangerous, man. Yeah, no, I'm with the prisoner, actually, on this one. A proper walk for a properly led life. Now, let's go. That's a good hairdo. It goes well with his guitar. That's true. Yo, no lectures, man. I walk my own path, my own way to my own music. And we're in the guitar. We have to listen to that all the way back to the cell. Bum, 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 bum. Trying to remember what that is the melody for. So I finally made it to the cells. Now to find prisoner D99 and check out his work schedule for tomorrow. What could Lynne possibly want with that information? Damn! Don't think I can take another second in this stinking pit! It looks like a fairly cozy cell, man. You've got a bunch of instruments you can play and practice with. I'm not saying that that means prison is a great place to be overall, but it could be a hell of a lot worse. Looks like Guardman is gone. You got your own toilet. All this waiting is wiping me out. Hope this one will finally do it. Oh, he's sending letters through the toilet? Is that what he's trying to do? Come on, sausage head. Trick time. Alright, what happens if we play this? Can he hear us? Cleared the jumping poltergeist challenge. Unlocked the jumping poltergeist background. Dope. I don't know what the challenge was, but was it just getting to this point? Okay, so he's gonna stomp around the room with his guitar. There's notes there. Whoop, we're on the chalkboard. This is one of those little blackboards Lynne mentioned. Let me just give it a little read. Tonight, I lost a lot of things. My life, my memory. But there's a certain skill I've apparently lost too. I can't read. I can see that there's some kind of writing on the blackboard, but I have absolutely no idea what it means. If I can't read Prisoner D99's work schedule for tomorrow, what do I do now? Interesting development. So we can't read. Huh. That is very interesting. We'll have to figure something else out. Some homeless people in New York City go to jail deliberately because it's like housing. I don't think that's exclusive to New York City. I think a lot of people do that, unfortunately. They have nowhere else to go. So they like go into the bank and try to rob it for $5 or something, and then they go to jail for trying to rob the bank, but you know, they're not really trying to rob it. They just are looking for a roof over their head and some food. It's pretty sad. Alright, so there's two notes. Can't screw with the toilet. Oh, this takes us outside. Okay, this telephone, it looks like it's an internal line only. It doesn't call outside the prison. So the only place I can go with this telephone are other phones within the building I've already possessed. So this would take us back to the guard room? Yeah, alright. That's good, because we can use the guard room to get out. Yeah, imagine most big US cities. Yeah, not just those. I'm sure there are a lot of countries that's the case, but definitely a big problem in the US. Okay, well this is an empty looking cell. So I'm guessing there ain't nothing we can do in here for now. What's this? Another emergency button. Press. Never been so excited to press an emergency button. An emergency in a prison. That's got to be a pretty bad situation. I'll just give it a little try. He's flushing notes down because something is going on. Is something gonna happen? No, we should go back so we can watch the rest of this play out, I guess. Oh, we can... He's gonna throw like a note down and we go down the sewer with the note? Is that the plan? Oh, it's an O and an X, so he's not sending letters to get out. That's probably a yes or a no type thing. Whoever he's communicating with. So the alarm triggers something. Interesting. Okay. So I think we just have to wait. I'm guessing what we have to do is either somehow hitch a ride with one of those guards, or get on... What I think I need to do is get on that note that the rocker guy tries to throw down. Yeah, all clear. Okay. So, if we try this... Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, there it was. There it was. Oh, I just missed it. Wait. Here's one. No, that's the guitar. Shoot, I just missed it. That's what we gotta do, though. I didn't need to... Okay, now the alarm button's back. Is this guy going to flush more notes? No. Okay. So it seems that he's going to flush one note when the alarm goes off, and then flush another note when the all clear is given and we're back to no alarms. So knowing that, hit the button, get into his room. Yeah, run over, and there we go. That's the one. Where do we end up? Oh, look at that guy. Oh, interesting. He's tunneling out! Okay, how does he fit down there, though? Interesting. Interesting, okay. What the fuck? What is this whole situation supposed to be? He's hooked up to some kind of medical or monitoring device with his head. What the fuck? Weird, man. So we can ring the bell. What's on his blackboard? I'm guessing we can't... Still can't read. I better go check out the prisoner D99 cell anyway. Maybe I can find out information that might help Lynne. Besides, I want to see what this prisoner Lynne is investigating looks like. Fair enough. So this must be that whale. The guy that threatened the commissioner's office with the flamethrower. Nothing. So it looks like ringing the bell. Okay. So he's going to roll out of bed. And start digging another tunnel. Why did you just lick that spoon, brother? You've been using that to dig through... God, whatever is... down here. Oh, no, he's just confused, huh? But he will throw us over there. So there's a bunk. And out here we can get to... Yeah, another phone. So this lets us get back up to that first one. Okay. Sausage head. Yeah, kinda. Kinda wheels around like that, doesn't it? Same thing here. It looks like this just an internal. It doesn't lead outside. So you can go to the other phones in the building. Yep. A copy that. Got it. Understood. Okay. What's in here? Oh, this guy's got the beard. Is this the one Lynne's after? I think it might be. What a strange cell. And the prisoner inside it, he seems to be enjoying himself. I mean, he gets to paint, man. If that's what you live for, it's just a ton of time just to do that. This is the last cell in this area. So that means that this man humming to himself must be prisoner D99. According to what the guard said. D99, eh? Even I know about this one. Yeah? He shot his wife. Yep, that's right. So this is him. What in the world really happened? And why is Lynne so concerned about this prisoner? I don't know the answers, and I guess there's no need for me to know. I have only one objective, and that's to find out what this painter's work schedule is for tomorrow. Updated the phone book. Okay, so we found him. Now we just need to figure out what his schedule is. Click. Okay. Newspaper article. Newspaper article has been cut out and framed. Unfortunately, I can't read. It's probably about D99's case. Man murders wife or something like that. I bet you there's a lot more to it than that. There's a picture of the alleged culprit in the article. Yep, it's him. Okay. Can't fuck with the light. We're on the blackboard. The work schedule for tomorrow on prisoner D99. The information Lynne's looking for should be written on this blackboard. Unfortunately, I lost the ability to read, but here I am anyway. The least I can do is take a look. Huh? What could this mean? There's nothing written on the board at all. I think something was written on the blackboards of the other prisoners, but this board is as clean and blank as the day it was hung here. Well, dang, that means someone, like, fucking washed it. Because blackboards get messy. So I have the answer Lynne was looking for. Tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99 is nothing. Would this information mean anything to her? It's not up to me to know or care. That's how I feel at the moment, anyway. Trick time. Pizza time. So we just gotta get out, huh? Okay, so close this. D99, dinner. It's a chicken! Quite a feast tonight, I see. He's being executed tomorrow. That's what's happening. This is his last meal, and that's why there's no work schedule, and that's why Lynne needs to solve the case tonight. Got it. Oh no! So we are on a hard timeline. Even not just for us, but this guy is gonna die as well. Is that like gonna be the final level? Where they are gonna put him in the electric chair and we have 4 minutes to try to figure out how to short circuit the thing? And I'm absolutely crazy about this chicken. ... It's too bad it's all cold and hard, though. I'd say it's been about 2 hours since it was cooked, judging from the way it feels. ... D99? I know it's kind of pointless to ask now, but just the same, I still want to know. Why did you do it? ... I agree. It's pointless to ask now. My case is colder than this chicken and has been forgotten by everybody, myself included. Detective Jowd. So he used to be a detective too, so there's no doubt this is Lynne's dad, right? Now then, let me eat in peace before it gets too cold to cut. ... There's his painting, moved out of the way. So that means we won't be able to cross the same way. Maybe we can... Can we possess the chicken dinner? There's one more thing I've been wondering for a long time. What's that? Who is the man in that painting? Oh, this? Well, being in prison like this, you start to forget faces, you know? So I paint the faces that I don't want to forget. And this is the last of those faces. It's me! What the fuck? Why doesn't he want to forget about us? Are we his kid? Whoa. The plot thickens. That's you. That's me. That's me, bruh. Yeah. Now could you leave me alone for a bit? Let a man eat in peace. Okay, sure. Sorry to bother you. What in the world? What in the world could this mean? Why is there a painting of me in this man's cell? Were we lovers? Were we lovers and he doesn't want to forget us? I'm gonna guess that's not the way this game decided to go, considering the window it was released in. But it could be our headcanon, maybe. Either that or the relationship between these characters would make that that insinuation awkward. Either way, I win. No. Who exactly is this prisoner? The man whose case Lynne is investigating is painting a picture of me in his cell. I have to go see Lynne, fast. And not for her sake, for mine. To solve this mystery of me. I gotta give this game a lot of credit. Because it keeps getting more intriguing. Like, even after I kind of got stuck on that puzzle, like, once we moved past it and we got back into it, like this, I'm riveted. I'm like, what is going on? I've got to find out what's going on. So yeah, we can open his wastebasket. Probably for future use, huh? He's got a bottle of something nice. Hannah, hello! Welcome to the stream. Joined at an interesting time. We, made past 25 followers. Congrats. Yeah, thank you so much. We had someone, T-Cole, I believe it was you, actually, now that I'm thinking of it. So, T-Cole, thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy your time here with us. He followed us, or they followed us, not during the stream yesterday, but after that. And then someone else that wasn't in the chat followed towards the start of this stream. So, yeah. Thank you so much for the congrats. So we can get everywhere in the cell now, but I think it's just time for us to leave. Because we gotta go talk to Lynne. This telephone doesn't connect to the outside, and I got questions I want to ask to Lynne. I gotta get to a place that has an external line. Yes, so just go to the guard room. Oh. Oh my gosh! Who is this guy? Look at that mustache. The chin. The chin is twice the size of the rest of his head. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Look at that. Man, do you think he goes home and someone's like, "Welcome home, honey," and that's the face they gotta look at? Like, how would you kiss someone goodnight with a mouth like that? He couldn't do it. Maybe he's married to his work. Maybe that's what this is. Because this is headquarters. What's the status over there? Oh, Chief, it's you. They're making preparations now. No problem, sir. How much longer, then? 1 more hour, sir. I see. Carry on, then. Oh, one more thing. Inspector Cabanella wishes to speak to you. Look at his feet. Am I going to get banned for this? Are they bare? This isn't OnlyFans, Tickle. Oh my god, they are! Evening, Cabanella here. How you boys doing? Inspector Cabanella. Fine, sir. Oh, you got another little call tonight, didn't you, from my baby? From Lynne? Well, yes. Did my girl have anything interesting to say? Not especially. She hung up almost immediately. I see. Hey, next time she gives you a buzz, be sure to let me know right away. That's a good fellow. Yes, sir. You try to cover it up, and I'm sure you'll regret it very much. Very much. Yes, sir. I'll call you right away, sir. Immediately. Don't forget, she's a fugitive after all. Yes, sir. Carry on, then. I might pop in a little later. Yes, sir. Looking forward to seeing you, sir. Jeez Louise. So that'll take us to KCG. What is it, 1105? Yeah, 1105. Yeah, what's up? Inspector Cabanella seems to be looking for her too. Your Lynne, I mean. Inspector Cabanella? What would the Special Investigation Unit want with Lynne? I don't know. I guess something happened that we don't know about. Tonight of all nights. Okay, so I think I can see something here plot-wise. So, the guy in the prison, D99, he is Lynne's father. He went to jail because he was framed for murdering his wife. And he's long since come to accept it. He's going to be executed tomorrow. Inspector Cabanella, since they also referred to D99 as a detective at one point, I bet those two worked together at some point. So when D99 got imprisoned, Cabanella knew he had a daughter, Lynne, and maybe took her in as like an adoptive daughter or something to keep an eye on her. Because now that Lynne has grown up and she's a detective herself, she is trying to figure out what happened with her dad's case. And knows he's innocent, wants to prove it before he gets executed. And Cabanella is a dirty cop. He's in on whatever the evil scheme is. Not sure what that is yet. And that's why he's like, oh, but I've helped raise Lynne, and now I can, keep a very close eye on her. And try to make her think that I'm on her side, even though when she's not around, he is going around telling everyone she's a suspect, she's a fugitive, look out for her, tell me if you see her. I think that's what's going on with him. That's where my brain is at right now. Inspector Cabanela must be upset tonight too. Weren't he and prisoner D99, Detective Jode? Maybe it's Joe. Detective Jode. That's how I'm going to say it. Good friends? There it is. They just told us. Look at that! Boom! I should be a detective. You sure about that? If they were such good friends, how come Inspector Cabanela never came to visit him? He's the head of special investigation. He's a very busy man. Ooh, what's wrong? Jode was my hero, you know. I wanted to be a detective because of him. But look at me! Rotting away in a place like this, and I can't even do anything to help Lynne! What am I doing with my life? Oh man, this guy's been drinking too much alcohol. That's the thoughts of someone that has progressed from tipsy to drunk, and the emotions have taken hold. ... This new side of you is kind of endearing. ... Anyway, the thing to do is work at fixing what you can, little by little. Like, for example, your house of cards. It collapsed, you know. Aww. So did that just lock us out? It sure did. Well, we don't need to go back into that other room, though, I think. And we can use the telephone to... to travel back to the cells. So we now want to go to KCG 1105 and see what is going up over there. Preparations seem to be going smoothly over at the prison, eh, Inspector Cabanela? ... We were just a little too late. So close, eh, Inspector? We still have a little time left, Chief. Not much, but some... Oh, he looks more serious. Maybe he's not doing his jovial voice. We still have a little time left, Chief. Not much, but some. We've had Point X surrounded all night. If he shows up, we nab him, and we can still make it. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Is he just trying to help his friend? I don't know. We'll just have to enjoy the ride. By the way, what's going on with you, that other case? That junkyard murder. She did it, huh? No question about it? ... They're gonna make me read it, huh? Oh, she's a bad little baby. Disappearing from the scene like that. Wonder where she ran off to play. What did he just say? She did it. Did I hear that right? I think they are talking about the culprit who killed me. ... No way. Man, put your fucking Crocs back on. These... Oh, God. I just don't believe it. Why would she do a thing like that? Afraid I don't have the answers for you, Chief. I don't want to believe it any more than you do. And yet... After seeing this, maybe we don't have any other choice but to believe, baby. Is that the security camera tape the investigation unit just delivered? I can't deny. It's some pretty solid evidence against her. Evidence. Nothing like it, baby. Man, his animations are still spectacular. Why a murder case now on such an important night? I think you have that wrong, Chief. A murder case now, for the very reason that it is such an important night. Okay. Antenna. Raise the antenna. Yoink. The alarm, which I can't seem to do anything with. The speaker. The screen. Lower the screen. Show us the evidence. Who shot us? Yeah. Turn it on. Whoa. It just started thunderstorming outside my window. Yikes. The junkyard where I died had a security camera, and it captured the moment of my death perfectly. And what the tape showed me was the cruelest truth imaginable. Did Lynne actually shoot us and she's been lying? Oh no. Boy, don't we look... Lynne! So she shot at the ground, and then she did shoot us? What? I saw myself shot right before my eyes by Lynne. There goes my only lead. I feel like I've died all over again. Okay. What? Is it falsified evidence? The only thing I could think of was it looked a little strange because her hands were shaking and then she pointed at the ground and shot. And we didn't look concerned at all. And then she kind of brought her hands back up and shot. The only thing I could think of that would like clear her would be if that evidence was falsified. But what if it's not? Because we looked real calm. Our character did not look like, you know, he was suddenly under pressure, right? So if that's the case, did we not believe Lynne was going to pull the trigger? Or did we maybe ask her to kill us? What if, conjecture here, what if whatever we were doing or who we worked for or whatever, because we said we had information that would help Lynne, which means we were probably working with the bad guys at some point. Maybe not, because they did have a hit out for us, but unless they knew we went rogue and they put the hit out. But I'm like, what if someone knows certain people can get ghost tricks upon death? And what if we found out that we would become one of those individuals, so we met Lynne and was like, listen, we can get the evidence to clear your dad, but you've got to kill me to do it. So it could be that, it could be falsified evidence, or it could just be Lynne shot us for some reason. I don't know. But it's super interesting. One thing sticks with me, though. Lynne looked so surprised on that tape. What in the world did I tell her? The truth is the truth, no matter how many times you watch it, Inspector Cabanela. It wasn't me who played the tape just now, baby. Whoops. Oh, by the way, Inspector Cabanela, there's something on that tape that troubles me. And what is that, Chief? I'm all ears. I had a look at all the photos of the crime scene as well, but yeah, we ended up down there. The place where the victim was shot and where the body was found is clearly different. Hey, he's right, that is strange. The hitman in black is the one who kicked me downstairs. But I changed his fate, so he should have been out of the picture. But there I am, down on the lower level. I have the answer to your mystery right here, a few minutes after the murder took place. Conveniently skips over those minutes. So there we are. That's not what happened. That's not what happened, though. A black cat got out of a bag and pushed us over. That's not what happened. Is that a black cat? Is this the butterfly effect? Did we just unleash some Schrodinger's cat multiple timelines, time loops shenanigans? Is that a black cat? You got it, baby. A furry feline messed up our crime scene. And then the little cat culprit vanished into the night. It looks like my destiny of being knocked downstairs is very hard to alter. This is Point X. Come in, Chief. The Chief here. Did he show up? No, sir. Not yet, but... Idiot! I told you to stay off the radio unless it was important. But this is important, sir. Somebody else showed up. Our rookie detective, Lynne. What? You see my baby over there, do you? I heard she was on the lam. What do you want me to do, Chief? What do you say, Inspector? Hee! Detective! Get my baby away from Point X! Do it now, man, and then hold on to her! Yes, sir, I'll go get her now, sir. What's the meaning of this? Why would Lynne show up at Point X? It took the Special Investigating Unit 6 months to pinpoint that location. I don't know, Chief, but I say it wasn't a coincidence. Perhaps... What the hell? What happened? Detective, come in! ... Now what? What happened this time? Ah, damn it. This calls for a telephone call to Point X. Allow me. Trick time. You gotta get to that phone. Get me. Oh no. Oh yeah, okay. Raise this. Boy, look at his feet. Here, when we unfreeze time. Look, they are fucking flying. He's super nervous. Hey, what are you doing? Get your buns over here. What did you say? Now I finally understand. I finally know what it's like for our poor hungry customers who have their food deliveries delayed. Excuse me, but this is the chicken kitchen, is it not? What? Am I talking to the police? The police? Did something happen there you need assistance with? Did something happen here, you ask? More like, there's nothing left here. I gotta go. Wait! Oh my gosh. And there was a body on the floor there. What happened? What's going on? Something. That's what. Something is definitely going on. And that something is far from nothing, that's for certain. Thanks for the tea, Chief. I'll be on my way. You going to Point X? Point X, eh? I'll leave that to the boys. There's someplace else I gotta be. Inspector, your being there isn't going to change anything. Why put yourself through it? Dot, 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 dot. I have a responsibility, and I'm going to see it through to the end. Besides, it's not quite over yet. Right, that's true. Do what you must, then. Prisoner D99's schedule for tomorrow was blank. It seems like forever ago that I found that out. Yeah, no kidding. And now my mind is even blanker than that blackboard was. Lynne, my only lead and my partner, shot me. What did it all mean? I knew where I had to go to get my answers. The chicken kitchen, the Point X the police have surrounded, and the place where something big just happened. What will Lynne be involved in this time when I find her there? Well, she'll probably be dead. Whatever it is. That's usually how we find her. Get the illustrations out. Okay. Cleared 9:03 to 10:05 p.m. So that was a whole ass hour. Probably a little longer than an hour stream-wise, but Point X is the chicken kitchen? It all comes down to the kitchen, to the chicken kitchen. Where it all started and where it will all end. Save your current place and time. Yes. Continue playing? Not tonight, I think. I think this is gonna be where we end off. So just throw up the whole profile pic for everyone here. Oh man, yeah, I know. I kind of hate to leave it off like that. Bye, T-Call. See you later. Thank you so much for coming by and for following and all of that. I hope you're having fun here, and I hope to see you next time as well. Yeah, I hate to leave it right there because it's super interesting, but this weekend is gonna be slammed for me. I'm very stressed about it, actually, so I need to make sure I get good sleep tonight instead of staying up till 2 a.m. So I get it. The chicken kitchen is the culprit. Dun dun dun. It's a sentient building. The chicken is actually the humans that have dined there. The entire thing. Not anyone in particular, the entire kitchen. Yeah, it's funny. Fun humor, Hannah. Yeah, so, streaming-wise, I don't think I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow or Sunday. So I think people should plan on that not happening. Monday I should be able to, though. And so I will try to make it so that I can stream a lot on Monday. Maybe I can do like an afternoon and an evening stream, but for sure a Monday evening stream. So, yeah. With that, let's go take a look at who to raid. Looks like Mike's up. I don't see anyone else that I'm following is up currently. So we're gonna head over to Mike, everyone. Looks like he is playing Chrono Trigger. It's looks like it's his partner Uxkother, right? Their first time playing. So that should be a fun stream. So yeah, thank you everyone for being here. I hope you have a good rest of your night. I will hopefully see you Monday. Take care of yourselves. Be well. Oh, and now we gotta wait for the 10-second countdown. Yeah. But thank you again for being here. This was a fun stream. And yeah, you all have a good rest of your night. Bye.